My music started flowering like buds to keep devouring my fun. Spark the harvest and harness the power of the sun. Smoke for hours, then I jump into the booth and act like Superman. Pollute the land, my toxic flow was breaking through the Hoover Dam. I'm not a beaver, I'm a sewer rat, slipping through the cracks where I see more dicks and pussies than a nudist camp. Just giving you the facts, no fiction like Vincent Vega. A poet's focus spliffs to open this encrypted data. I lit the sticky paper, twisting up the wrist tight. So when I hit the mic, I'm always grinning wide like Mr. Nice, but ill inside, indisposed, sitting in cryptic flows. My lyrics leave a mystery to follow like Da Vinci's Code. So when I'm in the zone, I float beyond this mortal realm, but never leave my home. I'm stuck here living in a tortoise shell. See me raising spirits like a mystic in a haunted house, and swigging life straight from the bottle, never watered down. Like my flow, so it's all about the bars. But half these rappers seem like whack MCs just talking out their ass and lack even a small amount of class. All I see is fake guys who are snake-like, crawling out the grass, caring more about the charts than the art form. These lyricists are living in the light, we'll let them in that I'm a dark horse, driven by a large force, similar to Star Wars. A country boy, get the beat swinging like a barn door. 10 minutes till it's 4:30, so time to light the chronic. Puff away another day on Mother Nature's finest product. Acquire higher knowledge, science via fibre optic wires running up into my eyes, plugged in behind the sockets. I'm like a boffin who's been integrated with the matrix in my brain, and endless search to quench the thirst for information. So find me in the basement underground like Richard Grayson, the English patient who's just way too sick for visitations. I bring arrangements more classic than a Morris Minor, as I'm blazing trees by the masses like a forest fire. I'm dropping science and mathematics like I'm Oppenheimer's bomb designer. Turn the earth to ashes, spitting hot saliva. Hip-hop supplier, conscious rhymer, but this life's a bitch, and I keep sinking lost inside this potty wide and washed vagina. A toxic diver, swimming in the underbelly, live amongst a bunch of petty drunken yetis, fighting over fucking pennies every week, sinking bevies heavily, pretend to be down but they ain't friends unless I get some pee, and then I see them crawling out the woodwork like centipedes. So friends I keep at the same length as my enemies. I'm ill, and my only remedy is smoking heavily. Keep going through these bushes like a porn star in the 70s. I'm maintaining mentally strange, and I'll never be the same as I was before the raves and the ecstasy.